here we have a rather delightful NEC PC Engine GT. This has had an LCD upgrade to the screen, which I didn't do, by the way. And apparently, since it came back from having that screen upgrade, it now no longer powers on. So let's test it. Let's pop some batteries in. Nice. Nothing. And we can also test it with a power adapter. Also nothing. So I don't know what's going on. I presume that whoever's done the LCD upgrade has maybe not put something back in properly, or they've made a complete balls above it, but let's find out. Nice. Looks like we've got 6 Phillips screws. Right, just while I'm undoing these, let's give a shout out to the Holy Hand Grenade patrons this week, which is Tidder, Ellis Garbett, Jamrag Berlin, Oz Newton, and Wan Jockey. Thank you very much for your support, guys, as always. Alright, let's do this. Ooh. I should say at this point, I've never been inside one of these before, so I don't know what I'm doing. But that is wonky. I presume that's the LCD screen upgrade. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to go messing with that. I'm assuming that whoever did that has done it properly. I suppose we should check first here that we've got however many volts. 9 volts, is it? At these points, let's pop these batteries back in. Always start with the simple things, Stephen. Okay, so we should have 9 volts here. And we have 9.5. Let's check it at the other end. So we should have... This will be minus, but it should be minus 9.5. Yep, that's fine. Looks like some epoxy or something here. Looks like some work's been done there. Probably need to get this board out and have a look under the microscope. I don't think they have a power LED, do they? It could be that it is actually working, but because the screen's not on, maybe the screen doesn't work. I don't know. Let's try popping a game in. This is one of those EverDrive jobbies. So let's turn the volume right up. No. Right, before I go taking it all apart, I'm just going to slide this under the microscope. I want to have a look at that area there. Where is it? There. Yeah, I mean, I don't fully know what's going on there. It doesn't look great, does it? Yeah, I don't understand what's going on there. Like a... Yeah, that does not look right, does it? Let's have another look at the rest of the board while we're here. That looks like it had some epoxy over it that's been removed. That also doesn't look very clever, does it? What's that there? Some kind of coil or something? I don't know. I'm guessing if they put epoxy on this board, it's to protect these components. They must be quite sensitive. But it looks like it's been butchered off with an axe. Oh, I've just spotted something else. Let's slide this over here. Where is it? Here. What's going on there? It's like a hole. Is there meant to be something in there? What's going on there? Right, so we've got a couple of areas here. We've got this mess down here, which that looks loose. I don't know what that is. And then we've got this, God knows what it is up here. Right, strip this down more. Let's take this board out. I can only see one screw, and it's this one here. Surely the whole circuit board's not kept in with one screw, is it? Yes, I think it is. Oh, what's that there? Is that a fuse? That could well be a fuse. Let's check that. Yeah, that's okay. F500, yeah, it's a 1 amp fuse. But there's nothing wrong with that. I don't know if this has been recapped. Possibly has, but I wouldn't have thought that would make any difference. Maybe it would, don't know. Yeah, there's some really big solder fillets on some SMD caps here, like they've taken the radial ones out and replaced them with SMDs. That one's also not on straight. So it does look like it's been recapped. Is that a jumper wire there as well? Right, I'm going to have to get this, try and get this board out fully and get this back under the microscope. Yeah, I mean, if you look at that, that's definitely not factory, that is it? I mean, it's on, it's fine. There's a big solder blob there. What on earth? What's going on here? The chip's missing some legs. Oh. Is that some kind of a mod that you that you do to, I don't know, what on earth? Is that normal? You see, this is the problem with not having worked on one of these before, not having modded one. I don't know whether maybe that's required to make the screen work. I don't know. Or maybe it's some kind of a region unlock thing, but I thought these were region free anyway. Yeah, there's a jumper there, isn't there? Why? Looks like there's a whole IC missing there, and that's just been jumpered from there to there. But again, I don't know if that's a requirement for some kind of mod. I'm already a bit worried about this one. I don't know enough about these machines. What's that? It's all scratched here. Bit of solder just floating around. Should that not be a capacitor? There? CC100. I mean, that pad's completely gone, hasn't it? It looks like there should be a pad there. But it's no longer there. Yeah, there's so many areas on here where it could be the fault. I think I'm going to have to get a working one, which is easier said than done because these are really expensive. Let's just try cleaning that area up a bit. And I thought it'd just be a fuse. It just all looks a bit amateurish, doesn't it? But, what do I know? I am Captain Bodge after all. There's definitely a pad missing from there that runs to that via there. And there must have been a component there at some point. Is there something missing from there, or is that factory? I mean, that's the biggest worry, isn't it? It's just an absolute mess. That leg isn't doing anything. Not even attached. There's no pad there. And then there's no leg there, but there's a pad. There's a pad but no leg. No pad and no leg. Right, I need another one. Fade. I do have another one. I'd forgotten about this. This is another one that I've been asked to put the LCD mod into. So this one is fully factory, hopefully, and this one does work. Nice. So for that. So let's take this one apart. Oh, it's different. It's TurboGrafx. It's the same, right? I think this is the American one and the other one's the Japanese one. Or the other way around. Right, let's take this one apart and let's see if we can see anything on the inside that differs to that one. Same screws to remove. Shazam! Right, we're in. Okay. So that's what a normal one looks like. Now there's all that grey epoxy stuff. Ah, there's also this on here. This... that explains some of the holes. So this has been removed on the other one and not replaced. Right, well let's take this board out and have a look and see if it's a mess around that chip. I'm guessing it's not going to be. Right, so I can't see the chips because it's got this shield on it. So that's annoying. Let's have a look at this area. See, I can't see here because it's got the epoxy on. Tell you what I can check though, that... See, yeah, there's a capacitor there. And that's the area on the other one where there was nothing. There was a ripped pad. It's got to be for something, right? I mean, it might not be that, but it looks like... Let's see what capacitor that is. It's a 25 volt, 100 microfarad. So at the very least, I should try popping one of these in that other board and see if that makes any difference. I'll have to obviously run a jumper wire. I think there was a little via. I can check that one here, right next to it. Yes. So I'm going to do that first. I'm going to go back to the original one and I'm going to try and pop a capacitor in where there isn't one. And try it again. Alright, so there we go. So, missing pad, but it runs to that via. There's a big blob here, like, yeah, some work's definitely been done. Look at all these scratches. It's just a massive solder blob. Right, let's wick that away. I'm going to wick it all away. Just need to get rid of most of it. And let's see if we can add a bit of solder to that via. Let's try and scrape some of this here. Actually, it's all gone, isn't it? Yeah, there's hardly anything left there. But let's get rid of... Might be able to get away with that. Alright, let's try it now, see if it does anything different. Is this gonna work? Here we go. No. Not a sausage. Alright, so there's nothing to do with that. So let's go back to this bit. This is... yeah, this is moving. I've forgotten about this. And that is a capacitor that's soldered on, a through-hole one that's soldered on from the other side. And again, we've got like some really random pieces of metal floating around. I mean, that could quite easily just short those two together, couldn't it? There we go. Right, let's get the other one back out. Let's have a look at that area. Right, so it's these two here. So that side of it, yeah, should be going to that via there. And it definitely wasn't. Does it also go to the other side of the 0 ohm resistor? Yes, it does. So in theory, if I run a jumper wire on the other one, let's go back to the faulty one. So it should be going from here to there, and it's not doing. So if I run a jumper wire from there to there, that will restore that trace, hopefully. Why do I get the feeling that there's going to be more things wrong with this, even after fixing this bit? I mean, whoever did this, they obviously didn't... I mean, I don't want to talk out of turn because I don't know the history of this thing, but it's just, it's not... Like, for me to say that it's bodgy work is something, isn't it, really? When I am Captain Bodge. Right, let's now see if that is going where it needs to go. From there to there, it's going to that via. Yes, it is. Right, let's try that. Power. That's the power of love. Come on. Oh, dearie me. Literally nothing. Right, what else did I see that was dodgy looking? Let's go back to it. Let's go back up here to this area, this mess. Let's see if we can clean this area up a bit. I mean, what is this supposed to be here? This L501, some kind of inductor, is it, maybe? So we've got another L1 here, which is L502, I guess, yeah, which I presume is this. So that is supposed to look like that, is it? Don't know. So if it's an inductor, it should have continuity across it, right? Well, that one doesn't. And that one doesn't. Let's try it on ohms. So that one is 328 ohms. Let's try this one. No, we've got nothing on that one. I wonder whether it's been damaged when that epoxy's been removed. Why has the epoxy been removed? That's the question. Right, according to console 5, L501 and L502 are small inductor coils. Can you just bridge a coil to test it? Is that safe? Don't know. Probably not, because that one's got 300 odd ohms resistance. So if I just bridge it, that'll be 0 resistance, won't it? I've got a feeling that both of these inductors might be faulty, so I'm going to try and jump both of them, and then I'm going to see what happens with that. I don't think it would do any damage, but who knows? I mean, I could scrape away the epoxy on the working one and measure them on there. I just worry by doing that I just end up damaging them anyway, so let's do it the Captain Bodge way. Okay, this is just temporary. Let's try it. Let's try it with the gaming. Still not right, because there's nothing coming up on the screen. But at least we have a screen. Okay, well, maybe I'm getting somewhere. I don't know. Right, I think I'm going to try and take this metal shield off so I can have a look at the main Hudson chip. Well, I don't know if it's the main one, but the Hudson chip there. I want to see what the difference is. Yes! Nice. Right, well this chip isn't destroyed like the faulty one. It looks normal. So why? Why? I think I might have to throw this out to the community because I'm really struggling with this. I don't understand why oh, is that one meant to be loose? Right, I wasn't recording, but essentially this one here was loose, so I've just soldered it back on. It was moving. I don't think it's going to make any difference, but let's give it a go. Alright, let's try it. No. So the screen is lighting up now, but we're still getting nothing on the screen. And it's not like the games are running, because there would be sound. Right, I'm going to need some help on this one. Is there anyone out there who's modded one of these with an LCD screen? Do you know why the chip would have been mangled like that? Is just jumping over those coils a good idea? I'm guessing not. Is there anywhere else I can look? Should there be a little IC next to that capacitor where the jumper wire was? Am I fighting a losing battle? What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow? Power love is a curious thing. Make one man weep, make another man sing. Change a hawk to a little white dove. More than a feeling, that's the power of love.